Yo, what is up, everybody? My name is Joe Richardson, and today we are going to be playing Control. Now, as far as I know, this game is like you're like in some kind of government facility, and it's like XCOM meets or actually I meant X Files meets. Jesus Christ, talking is hard. X Files meets like SCP. That's what I'm thinking of. SCP. Jesus. We're gonna be playing it today. The goal of this playthrough is to not only see what the game's about, but more or less try to kind of get an understanding of what systems the game uses, what to fit the genre in. I'm trying to figure out how I'm gonna keep doing this style of channel. What I think I'm gonna start doing is I think I'm gonna start doing multiple playthroughs of a game. And we're going to do the first playthrough, which is like a standard game playthrough, where you're just experiencing the game for the first time, trying to understand how it works, trying to figure out what's good, trying to play the game a normal person would play the game. And the second time through, you go a bit more in depth. I'm going to try to figure out how they made different elements, see where the mechanisms are, where the hidden boxes, if you will, or the hidden triggers behind the stage illusion. So we're going to hop into it. I'm excited to see what happens. Let's get started. Years ago, the Bureau abandoned the investigations. Are these DLCs? These look like DLCs. Okay, so those are DLCs. I love the fractal pattern, by the way. The fractal pattern looks incredible. I bet whatever texture designer worked on this for probably, I don't know, he might have programmed it to get it done relatively quick, but I bet that at least took a day or two, maybe a week. So props on them. Brightness. Oh no, here we go. The brightness dilemma. The conundrum. Okay. Adjust until the left icon is not visible, the middle icon is barely visible, and the right icon is clearly visible. Okay. Left icon must not be visible. Where is the left icon? Oh, there's the left icon. Okay, so the left icon needs to not be visible. 50 is where it no longer becomes visible. The middle icon is barely visible. Okay, so barely means we gotta go. But now the right icon isn't clearly visible, so I guess we'll go up to 45. 45 seems good. I'm using headphones. So audio, English, subtitles for you guys. All right. Do people still use speakers as the default? Do they? I feel like so many people just use headphones now. Is that the norm to use speakers? I would want to see some studies on that. I think that would actually be really interesting. Because like most multiplayer games are using headphones now because you get directional audio. Which is actually, that's for most games now, because very few popular games are 2D. The big examples against this are like Among Us, and in recent memory, it's been what? There was the whole Battle Royale trend.
Fair warning. This is gonna be weirder than usual.
Okay, that's a good sign for like a existential confusion horror-esque idea.
So here I am.
We called her. Okay. Ooh, I like the ominous building structure.
I know I shut you out sometimes.
Oh, we're monologuing.
I'm always glad to hear from you.
Our parents.
It's just that I get my hopes up. So many times it's led to nothing. I found nothing.
The framing of this shot is really interesting.
It's like we live in a room, and there's a poster on the wall.
We're about to explain Platos is the cave.
At it and we think that's the whole
They're about to do Platos is the cave. Holy shit.
the room and the poster. The picture's something nice. A landscape, a famous person. Like in that movie. What is it called? The prison movie.
Are you forgetting Shawshank Redemption?
The room's a cell, and the picture, it's different For each of us, it can be beautiful or terrible.
What is the
but we're
face?
all transfixed.
Whoa. Whoa!
But it's all a lie. Something to distract us from the truth.
Wait, is
They're
that the same
lying to
painting?
us.
Or is that a different painting?
We're lying to ourselves. The room's not the world. The world is much bigger and much stranger. There's a hole hidden behind that poster that leads to the real world. We all feel safe in that room. But sometimes something crawls out from behind the poster.
Dude.
And the ones that see it happen freak out and try to forget what they
Oh,
saw.
I'm ready.
I'm here. Why did you bring me here?
Federal Bureau of Control. Dude,
Here?
I fucking love existential horror. The whole, like, you don't think it's real because no one else around you that you know of thinks it's real. But, you know, you could always be that one guy that finds the door underneath the staircase that leads to the other dimension. Like, it's always, like, there's always that little nugget in the back of your head that embeds. And it's never the jump scare. It's always the, like, long nights with the lights on afterwards. I love that shit. I loved all the Eldritch shit. I love the SCP shit. And it looks like this is going down the exact same line. Wow, that was a really quiet security alarm. Prohibited items. All right, let's see what the prohibited items are at this place. Because this has got to be good, right? Unauthorized weapons. So there are authorized weapons. All right, unauthorized weapons, pagers, laptops, smartwatches, smartphones, smart gaming devices, anything smart. Number 2 pencils. Was the Joker too much of a reoccurring character? Any objects considered iconic representations of an archetypal concept? Ketchup What? Any object considered an iconic representation of an archetypal concept. What is the archetypal concept in a ketchup bottle? Because archetypes are like, they're like a I think a good way to explain it is they're like, God, I'm saying like way too many times. An archetype, as far as I understand it, is a metaphor that is in a broader picture. So, like, the warrior who saves the princess is an archetype. It might have been true at some point and might have been a real thing, but it's now just become a metaphor or a common story or thread that we have heard or seen many times. So what is the archetype in a rubber duck or a ketchup bottle? All material under Bureau investigation is to be brought in through their private entrances. If you see any lobby personnel in breach of these policies, please notify your supervisor immediately. That's I'm surprised. That's such a small list of contraband. I'm surprised there's not like bombs or drugs or like anything else in there. It's just some weapons, some tech that people could expose information through, and then pencils and archetypes. All right, so Control is a weird place. Did I open that door? Okay, that door just opens and shuts on its. Oh, I hate that. What the fuck? Weird. Okay. They all do it. That's what I was wondering. The cameras are moving. Okay. There's a document here. There's 2 interactables in here. What we got?
This seal. I saw it a long time ago.
Well, that was on like 3
I keep
things
seeing it in
downstairs.
my dreams.
In your dreams. Okay, well that's important. All right. What is this? Oh, we're already started with the redacted. All right, staffing, surveillance, blank, data center initiative, construction, blank and blank. Expenditure summary. Oh, this is okay. Accounting. Okay. Accounting by the name of Zachariah. Oh, Zachariah. I saw a CH in it. Zachariah Trench. Okay. Okay. We're going with noir names today. All right. So there's staffing, surveillance. So staffing was the major one. Okay, that's gonna be a lot of money. Yeah. Surveillance. Okay, surveillance should be a significant amount. Blank. Data center. Construction. Blank and. Half of the top like major expenses are redacted. That's hilarious. Minor include office equipment. Okay, so no mold removal. Mold removal. So what? They're like in caves and stuff underground. HQ livability costs. Oh, they have people living here. Janitorial costs. Another redacted. For more cost breakdown sheet, see page 5 or for we don't get those pages, do we? I don't think so. Oh, we got, like, the classic tubes. Okay. What time period is this? Are those still used? Because that's, like, what's famous back in, like, the, 50s and 60s, right? With the... Aren't they called penumbra or numeral tubes? Something like... Not numeral. That's a number. That's not it. Oh, God. They told us shift. All right. I heard noise. All right. Okay, so they were different paintings. That's what I was wondering. The janitor painting versus the non-janitor painting. I wonder what's up with the janitor. Okay, so we have shadowy hallway, shadowy doorway. Medkit. Can we grab the medkit? We can't grab the medkit. All right, let's see what's in here. Oh, it's a bathroom. Nothing in the stall. Can I see if there's something in the other stall? Oh, good on that end. Okay. So I can open and close these doors by bumping into them. But these doors... So, is it like an alien thing that's doing this? Also, that's some sketchy shit that the bathroom door stays open like all the way out through here. Is that... So is that the... Is there like a machine operating that? Is there... The hinge is weird as hell. Because it's double-sided hinge. You can't even push the door. You're not allowed to interact with the doors. Interesting. I'm assuming that has something to do with the locks at top.
All these years, I've been looking for them, and they were hiding in plain sight.
Okay. Okay, yeah, so I can crawl in there. I'm assuming. Crouch. Not control. C doesn't do it. Spacebar is jump. Can't go in. Okay. Surprised there's not a crouch button. Alright, what's in here? So we've been looking for these guys. So we're not a part of them. I thought we were a part of them. Attention all blank. Blank a shark. A shark? In his blank. Although secure... Blank permission to blank. Following basic protocol blank, shoot to kill blank, good luck. So someone did something and put a shark, I'm assuming it's put, or moved, removed, created from, a shark in his blank. Although secure, other problem. Permission to not do this thing, permission to do this thing following basic protocol, named protocol, shoot to kill, name of person who wrote it. And I'm assuming this is who it's talking to. Alright. I'm gonna learn how to read these redacted files and get all the useful information out of them that we can. But there's something involving a shark and a person who makes them or interacts with them. Oh, cool. We got the serial killer music starting. Uh-oh. Alright, hello. As you should know by now, the R4 reports are due by the end of the week. The R4 reports. There's an unread. Oh, it's this one. Alright. As you know, the R4 report should be done by the end of the week. We're still waiting on them from a number of people. If you need extension, please request form R4.E from your supervisor. If you think you're exempt from filing an R4, then you'll need to get permission from your department chief saying so. Remember, R4 mandatory under section 75.2 of the employee manual. If your R4 requires interdepartmental claims, then please contact the appropriate department head. So there's 5 department heads. 4. I can't count. Darling, Marshall, Salvador, and Kirkland. They'll be busy on Thursday in their annual policy review, so please schedule accordingly. I'm going to bet the guy on the front painting was Kirkland. That's my bet. He looks like a Kirkland. Best your admin team. Just best. Not best wishes, best luck. Oh, he's too vocal. I already do not like him. Can I get through here? There's no way into that room. There's actually no door into that room. Oh, you can see the janitor. Oh, what a good framing of the shot. That's why they put the windows there. Or maybe that's a door. I think that actually might be a door over there. They totally did the windows there so you can see the janitor before you go around the corner and get shocked by him. That's... What a great structure shot. Okay, cool. So we head in here. What's over here? We got anything over here? Snooping through all these people's offices. Alright. We are not grabbing anything from the lawyer's desk.
Hey, excuse me.
Can I go in here? Oh, so it's not a door. Yeah, it's got window blinds at the top. There's no way into that room. Okay, what jump scare is about to happen?
There you are. You are here about the job.
What?
Janitor's assistant. You need to go to the interview. Go that way to the elevator.
Thanks. Elevator that way. Got it.
Very good. I'm Ahti, the janitor, by the way. You'll work for me. You can.
But you're not doing the interview.
If they don't hire you, you are no helvet. There be work for the axe. Take them behind the sauna, jumalauta.
I've done enough night shift loner jobs to know it makes us come off weird. Ahti the janitor is a friendly face in my book.
Better than somebody with no face at all. Think about it. No face.
But that said, I know what you're thinking. If there's an axe murderer around, that's him.
Okay. That, I believe, was incredibly subtle. But what a fantastic storytelling moment. So, they make it a point to where she does not move her mouth while she's giving these thoughts, because they want to make it very clear that we're in her head. This is from her perspective of the story, and so what we are experiencing is not reality. It is from her point of view. That's how they're writing this, right? But then, when we think, I know you're thinking that he's crazy, but from my head, he's just a friendly face. He then says, at least it's a good thing that I have a face, and then chuckles to himself, which means that they're subtly telling us that either we're perceiving reality wrong, or he's in our heads, right? That's gotta be what that was for. Unless my facial animation's bugged, which is entirely possible, then that was really clever. I actually really like that if that's what happened. Okay. Anyways. The elevator opens. Wait. This isn't the same. They changed the terrain on me. Okay, cool. Dude, the atmosphere building and the storytelling is so subtle. I love it. I have to pay attention. So yeah, now it's telling us very subtly that it changed the terrain on us. Now we're back at the beginning, even though we haven't actually turned around. Well done. I had to go back and check just to make sure I wasn't crazy. And now there's an elevator there. And there wasn't an elevator before. There was the janitor's portrait, which is saying the janitor is actually really important. And now his interacting with him is warped reality. So now we have a payoff for the fact that we were talking to him earlier. Or no, that we saw him earlier in the intro scene. And we knew that there was something weird with him. Hell yeah. That's so cool. I love that. Alright.
The cell and the poster.
Okay, now it's a
I was
callback to
11
the
years
intro.
old the first time I saw behind the poster.
Oh, that's
They
cool.
told me I imagined it. I've been trying to pull it down ever since.
Okay, we got
Will you
the...
help?
We got the... Oh, that's an interesting question. I like the way this is written. We're about to get dramatic. Oh, hell yeah. I love it. Now all we need is, like, some, like, really, like, grungy, like, early 2000s music. And we got ourselves, like, a really solid TV show. This is, like, the intro, at the beginning of every episode that you watch, like, the first 2 times, then skip the rest because you want to see what happens next because they ended the last episode in a plot twist. Like, that's... Oh, cool. Okay, now we got the red distortion. Is that going to be like the color that happens? Oh, that's cool. I've never seen that. I love that. Hell yeah. Fun fact, in a slightly different way, that swimming texture effect is the reason I got glasses, because something very similar like that would happen when because my eyes have really needed to adjust and they would screw up. Ooh, that was a smooth ass camera intro. God, there's so much polish. Wow, there's a lot of paintings of this guy. So yeah, they reference back to the... Okay, I'm saving that for the next playthrough. I'm definitely gonna be playing this through again. If we're doing analysis playthroughs, this is definitely going at the start of the list. Is that an alarm? What is this? Okay, we need a key card. Internal lockdown in effect. Multiple containment breaches. Multiple containment breaches. SCP. Holy shit. Approved terminology reminder. Reminder, drafting any public-facing material. While pinning any notifications of death related to the Willow Awe, please adhere to the following guidelines. In the service to his or her... Words or phrases to use, words or phrases to avoid. So phrases to use in the service of his or her country. Regret, proud, pride will be remembered. Words or phrases to be avoided. Alaska, scissors, blood, loss, or apologies. Okay, so someone died. They want us to use the phrases service as their country, regret, proud, pride will be remembered. They don't want the words Alaska to be used. I'm saying that's where they died, or that's a project name. They don't want us to use the word scissors, how they died, potentially. Blood, okay. Someone definitely saw the death then. Loss or apologies, because then that makes them sound guilty. Got it. All right, now we know the things in lockdown. Hell yeah. And now we should be even more uncomfortable after that sweet-ass camera. Come on, give me all the juicy documents. The documents are going to be fun as hell to read in this. They're not just going to be, like, boring fluff. They're actually going to have some level of world building to them, hopefully. Trench, do not disturb. Okay, so Trench was the accountant. Barbara, I am not to be disturbed. Cancel my appointments for the day for the rest of the week. Okay, why not just... Okay, so he's agitated. I can't trust them, Barbara. Not a single one. Yeah, this feels like the kind of place you don't trust people at. Ever. What? That was a gunshot and a half. Central executive. We can't leave this way. Yep. All right. And that was the gunshot from the intro, which was made it framed it as if it was the janitor, but I don't know if that's actually true.
The murder weapon? Really?
What? Are voices talking to her? Are people talking to her? Hold on. What the fuck? Why? Okay. Are the voices in our head framing us, or do we actually commit the murder?
And there goes the poster.
Objects of power can cause or be results of AWE's altered world events, intrusions upon the perceived reality.
Okay.
Now, the service weapon is, of course, a prime example of an OOP, a very powerful one. Ingrained in the Bureau's DNA, a key component in our prime candidate program. Come out of that Russian roulette a winner, and you're it.
What the hell?
Look at this place. Where am I?
Follow the board's instructions to complete the Astral Plane Challenge. The Astral Plane Challenge. Oh, God. Note, if you are ever in any situation and you are completing an Astral Plane Challenge, either you have entered an Ultimate Anime or you are about to get absolutely murdered. Okay, melee is V. I might have to refind that. That was a punch.
The same gun.
That was an incredible punch. Choose to be chosen. That's an interesting achievement name. Oh, cool. The gun's like reshaping.
Okay.
Oh, oh,
Now
cool.
I have a gun.
Radius is slight delay on the rotation, but pretty clean. Body rotates. Good. Up, down, left, right. The gun fidgets when you rotate. No, the gun is fidgeting all the time. Destroy the copies / targets. Are they called copies? Alright, I think that's a bullet mag at the bottom. Wow, the bullets are slower than I thought they would be. Those things were also really tanky. Okay, replenishing ammo. Not sure if that's... Okay, it does regenerate automatically. That's useful, actually. Okay. Oh, boy. Here we go. Cover. Oh, that was bad. That was really bad. Trying to get a headshot, see if it does... That did barely any damage. Oh, that's so cool. I love the way they bounce. So they're trying to bounce around to throw off... You have to basically keep readjusting your aim on the fly. So that you can't just repeatedly spam on the same spot. God. And melee. Let's just get out of my face. Oh, what the hell? Okay, so they got guns, but the ones with guns are weaker. Got it. You / we wield the gun / you. Oh no.
Something's coming. This threat. An attack. director. Keep the Bureau safe.
Did you hear that? It's the dead man. Right after the pyramid spoke to me, and it was just noise, and I understood every word. And this gun's alive. You know what? I'm happy. Happy to be here. Things have quieted down outside. Is it safe to go?
Oh, I love this map. Oh, that's an incredible map. Wait, it's saying there's a way to get through here. Yeah, that's on the same floor. Okay, how do we get through there then? We shoot it? Okay, can I punch it? The books fly. Oh, I love that. Oh, that's so cool. How did you... Oh, the pages are... Okay, pages are texture. Oh, that's dope. What a simple but effective, like, texture. Or that's not even a texture, probably. That's a particle. That's gotta be a particle system. Interesting. It's a broken wall. Did I cause that? Yeah, it looks like it. No, these are different. It looks like it was there beforehand. Oh.
You can't let this happen. 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 You stopped it.
Is that
You. Oh, thank
motion
you.
cap?
That was horror.
Oh.
Get the fuck away!
God, my aim is atrocious. Wait, how did... Okay. Oh, God. There we go. Oh, that's health that's dropped. Okay, that's what the... Was that coming from you? What was that noise? Okay, I hear movement further ahead. Can I go through here still? Nope. Health recovery. Oh, cool. We have an inventory. Personal mods. Health recovery per element pickup increase. Sure, I'll equip that. Weapon mod 0. Missions. Jesse Faden arrives at the oldest house, the headquarters of the Federal Bureau of Control, to look for the answers and the mysteries for childhood. Guided into the building by the janitor, Ati, Jesse finds... Or Ati? I think it's Ati. Jesse finds Zachariah Trench, the director of the Bureau, shot dead. Wait. Okay, so we got the presentation about the things of power. Okay, so this is like a... Okay, so when bound, the objects allows para-utilitarians to blank. This object must only be bound by individuals speaking the role of blank. The object will determine whether blank. If rejected, the applicant is terminated. This process is dictated by the blank. Okay, so Trench isn't the accountant. The accountant was sending the info to Trench on the report. That's the misunderstanding. And as a result, Trench tried to use OOP1 for some reason to see if he was accepted or not to gain some kind of advantage. And in doing so, he failed and was terminated. Is that what I'm understanding? The process is dictated by the blank, though their criteria is unknown. Okay, that's got to be the council, or yeah, I think it was called the council, which was in our heads. The object was discovered inside the oldest house, in the room that is now used as the director's office. Oh, that's interesting. The popular hypothesis, blank, many forms throughout the history. Mjolnir, Excalibur, Varanustra, all weapons that blank of their wielders. If objects are powered, the convergence of forces based on collective subconscious, this may be the original manifestation of that event. If this is the case, blank. Darling. Okay, was Dr. Darling the guy giving the presentation during the other thing? Unread. Hiss Guard. The Bureau has many intel security personnel. The Hiss was quick to take advantage of this fact. Hiss Guards use the standard bullpup rifles they carry prior to corruption, while the armored... Okay, this is enemy breakdown. While the armored guards carry pump-action shotguns. They have no observed paranormal abilities, with the exception that certain Hiss Guards are protected by shielding of dense Hiss resonance, capable of stopping bullets. And this shielding a result of prolonged Hiss corruption. Okay, so they're trying to figure out what causes this form of corruption, known as Hiss. Refer to file blank for full report. Director Trench's photograph. Okay. Trench actually is a even better name than the other one that I thought it was. All. So yeah, Trench said he can't trust Barbara and then tried to use the gun. So because he can't trust them, he attempted to do something with the gun. And the approved terminology used the phrase AWE. So there was an event, a supernatural event called Willow. And as a result, they wanted to say this, but not this. Okay. And then, just to make sure I'm completely understanding this correctly, Bureau expenditures compiled by order of. Okay. That's, okay. Now I'm tracking. I don't think I have the key to this, do I? Doesn't sound like it. Can I shoot this to end it? I love the sound. I really like the bullet sound they chose. Alright, let's hurry this up.
The hotline.
What?
Secure line of communication. Guidance. Reach the hotline.
Reach the hotline.
The hotline, says the dead man. Okay.
God, my aim is atrocious. Oh, shit. I need to learn how to use cover. Wave 2. One shot. I just need one shot. I just need one shot. There we go. Give me all them health. Yeah, there we go. Oh, God. Oh, that punch is so fun. What a fantastic feedback. Okay. I still hear people. Behind me? The chanting is really fun. Welcome to the oldest house. Okay, so something has clearly happened to the people who worked here. Ooh, what's this? Agenda items for next executive meeting. Rising cost of awe response. Okay. Update on mold eradication efforts. Upcoming annual salary review. New supplier of coffee filters to be found and vetted. Please come prepared. Thank you for your time. So, generic stuff. Also, awe responses. This is back to the bathroom. Still can't use the defib. Anything in here? Okay. I'm gonna open that, and there's gonna be like a guy on the other side at some point, and it's gonna scare me. Alright, what is this? Oh, not here.
Reminder, if you experience an unanticipated building shift, follow these simple steps.
What?
1. Search the room for any altered items or objects of power. 2. Carry the altered item or object of power to the nearest safe room. 3. Wait for Bureau staff to find you and the object. If there are no altered items or objects of power in the vicinity, then reach your supervisor via the nearest intercom and await further instructions. Thank you for your attention.
Did I?
Reminder, if you experience an
Unanticipated. So there can be anticipating building shifts. Okay, so is this one of the things where, like, the building itself is an SCP, and so the building itself is crazy or screwed up in some way, and that's why all this stuff happens here? I feel like this was just an SCP game that didn't want to use SCP licensing, and they were just like, we're just gonna, because I don't think SCPs have licensing, so that's probably what it is. They just didn't want to use the lore of it because that attaches too many other stuff to it. Dinner reservations at 7 p.m. at Chez Ombre, or Che Ombre? I don't know how to pronounce that. Wife will meet you there. Don't be late. Flowers are ready for you at lobby reception. Remember, she's turning 46. All right, we got the overworked FBI guys. Got it. All right. Or FBC guys? FBC. That's hilarious. Oh, what is this? Undefined reading. I do not have a clearance materials. What does that mean? Undefined reading? A non-official and official. Undefined reading. What does that mean? Wait, was that under assets? Materials, we have one chip looking thing. Conceptual material, undefined reading. Alright, I don't see any... Actually, I think the game intentionally gives like a wide radius of the item procking, so you don't have to go like sticking your face in every corner to figure out whether or not there's an item there or not. Oh, that's cool. I love the big text over the camera.
Sound that tried to invade me earlier. The hiss.
Oh,
Burrowing into
okay.
Everything in this place.
Got
Is
it.
the hiss your enemy? All right, it's our enemy. That babble's contagious.
How to handle unscheduled visitors entering the lobby. Start with the following. Welcome to the Federal Bureau of Control, established in 1964 as part of an effort to strengthen government relations. We are proud to serve the United States and her people as we strive for transparency and excellence in all aspects of our esteemed nation's infrastructure. If they do not leave, then ask them these questions. Are you here to see someone? Are you from New York or just visiting? How did you find this place? Okay, so we now know it's stationed in New York. What a fantastic way to word that. Okay, how do you find this place? If their efforts are sufficiently harmless, explain this as a secure federal office and they need to leave. If their answers seem redacted, escort them to a private room. Then perform the gunner's psychological assessment. If the responses are within the acceptable range of deviance, then blank immediately. There's no such thing as too suspicious. Is that something that's execute them? And that's probably like paranormal.
Burrows in like an infuriating melody that makes you hum it over and over.
Urban legends are believed to be the creation of altered materials, but can also dictate the characteristics of an altered world event. Or okay, urban legends are understood as the modern evolution of Jung's archetypes. What? Okay, I did very little hobby research into this. If I recall correctly, Jung's archetypes are like, they're like, they've been like I don't remember what the original... See, I've heard some people describe that like the Myers-Briggs type uses the functions of Jung's archetypes, but I don't know if that's different than Jung's actual archetypes. And I've heard there's a different personality system that is entirely based off archetypes. and I heard that they based letters off of Jung's archetypes. I don't actually know what Jung's archetypes are, but that archetype usage must be what they referred to when they described the when they were talking about the ketchup bottle, even though I still understand the connection between a Jung archetype and a ketchup bottle. Unless maybe that's like an example he uses. We recognize certain blank informed by our own blank and popularized by our media. We have additionally proven that urban legends can be artificially blank in popular culture using blank. The Bureau has a television program that can artificially, I'm assuming, create or develop more of them. Once the seeds are sown, human imagination exacerbates the detail, or exacerbates. That's how you pronounce that word. Certain paranatural phenomena contain clear elements of populist folklore. Aws that only occur on blank. A pair of scissors that can consume human blank through 2 punctures on the blank. Wait, scissors. Is this a reference to the other one? Okay. These details living in the minds of so many have been given strength through belief. Urban legends are not just stories for children. They're paranatural realities waiting to happen. Refer to file 4936942 for full report. Are these numbered? That would be so cool. I think that would be a fun game to make. Is a game that's like in like this type of world where you have to like where there's a ton of different sources of information, and you gotta go like digging through the files, attempting to solve everything and like figure out what the file numbers and like maybe someone redacted it or altered the number to hide a secret. Okay. That looks like a source of something. And an massive upside down triangle or pyramid. Or do I hop over? I do hop over. Okay. How do I swap cameras? I can't. Oh wait. Oh god, that's a nade. Oh, okay, we're good. We're good. Undefined reading. Oh shit. Okay, we got an elite guy. There's the guy on the left somewhere behind train. I need backup. Oh god, he went around the corner. How? Are you still alive? Ow, he hurt. Holy shit.
Must cleanse control points. An enemy. Corrupt. Spreading.
Cleanse the control point. What does that mean?
Okay.
Help me fix it.
What the hell?
Holy shit. You did it. We did it.
Hello? Can you hear me? Are you with us? With the Bureau?
Outfits.
Are you still
Hell
listening?
yeah. Okay, the people around us are still floating. So that didn't get changed. Oh, we got a new weapon mod and a new personal mod. What does this one do? Health recovery per element pickup. Just bonus health. I like bonus health over health pickup. Damage while low on health. Plus 44%. Hell yeah. Alright. Assets. What we got? Hidden trend. Undefined reading. Wait, are these the file names? I think those are the file names.
Talk to me.
Okay, so we gotta figure out a way to get in
How do
contact
you
with them.
Deal with the compromised agents.
I can't tell you how happy I am to talk to somebody sane.
The feeling's mutual. Yeah, I'm Pope, Emily Pope, Dr. Darling's assistant.
Okay.
My turn. Should I lie? Jesse Faden. I'm just visiting. I should have lied.
Oh shit! You're the new director.
What?
Hold on, we're coming out.
You just showed up and you're the new director?
Director Faden.
Call me Jesse.
Okay, Jesse. I'm Emily. Look, somehow this hostile force, this...
Hiss?
that works? Somehow the Hiss managed to infiltrate the building without any warning.
And just like that, my name for it is official. The Hiss. Like the sound of poison gas leaking in.
We're in full lockdown. It seems to have spread everywhere and to everyone not protected by an HRA. And, extraordinarily, you. You are the director, and that makes you special by definition. Trench is no longer the director, obviously.
What?
I'm sorry, I'm talking too much. This whole situation is just a lot.
Trench is dead. Shot.
Ah,
I found his body. And the gun. Do I tell her it looked like a suicide?
the service weapon.
Also, and this can sound crazy, but he keeps appearing to me, saying things. It's hard to make out, but he told me to cleanse the control point, push the hiss out. The whole room shifted around.
You did that? And you entered the building when it was already in the lockdown before you became the new director? How?
I'm not ready to tell her about you yet. A janitor let me in.
I love it. This is fucking unbelievable. I can't even... Look, Jesse, I have a million questions, and you probably have a million more.
Yeah, I got a couple.
Like, do you know my brother Dylan? Not yet.
But there's something I need to ask you to do first. If you can cleanse a control point, then you can maybe cure those infected or possessed by the hiss. Because if that's possible, our options are very different.
Emily Pope. I don't know her, but I like her already. She's the opposite of the faceless agency I've blamed for what happened to me for so long.
How are you the director?
But I can't trust her yet. Or rather, the bureau she's a part of. Yes,
What? How?
I can try.
How are you the director?
I'm speaking for you, of course. We can try it together.
You literally
Okay.
hate this
You with
place.
me?
How are you the
Did it
director?
before. Push the hiss out.
And you're supposed to replace him? So you're showing up to the building to replace him. Why were the doors even open if the building's under lockdown? I am so lost. I have no idea what's going on. I'm so confused. So he just happened to shoot himself before this happened? Or it must be related to what's the lockdown, right? Let me grab your head and... I don't think we did it right.
It didn't work. The hiss has burrowed too deep.
I don't think we did it. The hiss manifest in human hosts in numerous ways. The most common and least intense form is seen in the many corrupted agents floating through the Bureau. The Hiss agents have maintained their human appearance, undergoing no obvious physical transformation. The most notable distinction is the fact that they levitate. These Hiss have displayed no aggressive behavior. They only seem interested in vocalizing the strange incantation in ad infinitum. Perhaps these vessels are likely meant to propagate the Hiss corruption, like spores or Wi-Fi boosters, or they're cocoons preparing to enter the next stage of evolution. When attacked, Hiss agents disappear, perhaps entering a state of invisibility or undergoing a transformation to a purely resonant form. Sure.
Ripping it out rips them apart.
Yeah, we just killed somebody.
Over here. We need to make a plan, Jesse.
What is this? You can go inside there? Is there anything good in here? Hold on. Ooh, another document. Hell yeah. Control points are locations that the Bureau has identified as being vital junctions of the oldest house. When the appropriate harmonization devices are arranged around the control point in the blank arrangement, the surrounding areas will not experience any unforeseen building shifts. These control points are discovered by blank detection of an unobstructed ping using the blank within a 37-foot radius. Numerous researchers have attempted to define control points, calling them nerve junctures or blank, or vulnerable spots of the old house. These common factors in these theories is that control points are susceptible to external influence, which allow us to stabilize the old house and work more confidently inside it. Theoretically, this technology could be extrapolated to stabilize the oldest house as a whole, but testing has found that certain parts of the building refuse to be blank. Okay, so the safe rooms are rooms that stay unshifted from the environment, which is why they recommend you go to them when the place does shift when you didn't expect it to. And this is one of those rooms. Oh, that's so cool. So then what is the house? Is it like a... I'm trying to think. Is it like a pocket dimension? Or it's changing, so there's got to be like another level to it, right? Okay, we still don't have clearance. Let me go see if there's any documents around here. I am on the hunt for the truth. Mueller would be proud. That's the radio. We hopped off here because those were obstructed. Alright. Oh, wait, there's an underside? Clearance level 3. Oh, shit. And a back room. What's in the... Oh, this looks like an SCP fucking lockdown room. Alright, what does this have? Can I go in? I probably can't go in. Oh yeah, that's locked. So wait, I can come in here, but I can't go in the security post. Sure. I guess there's a security room inside of that room, but...
I can't cleanse them.
I saw. It was worth a shot. Thank you, Director. Jesse.
I'm gonna tell her why I'm here. I'll risk it.
Listen, the Bureau was involved in an incident in my hometown, Ordinary, 17 years ago. The Bureau came in and covered the whole thing up. I've been looking for this place for a long time.
So why are you the fucking director?
Maybe that's too much already. I can't tell her about Dylan and the rest yet.
I've seen mentions of an Altered World event case dealing with Ordinary. You were at Ground Zero as a child? It was one of the big ones, and before
of course it
my
was.
time. And very classified. I can try to dig out some old files for you. My boss, Casper Darling, would know, but he's missing. I think he knew this was coming, or suspected. He came up with the HRAs, the Hadron Resonance Amplifiers. I think they're what saved us. Or a few of us. And Director Trench would know.
Trench, the ghost, or whatever he is, he mentioned something called the Hotline. Said I should find it.
It's another object of power, like the gun, an old Bakelite telephone. A direct line of communication between the director and the board. Maybe he can talk to you more clearly through that. I mean, Trench has years and years of experience. He might know how to destroy the Hiss.
Where is the hotline?
Wait.
It's kept in the communications department through the mailroom. It's part of this sector, so we can access it even with the lockdown in place. We'll get the door open for you.
Okay. That's
So wait,
my next step.
is the board like...
That's Tomasi's department. He's the head of communications. I don't think he had an HRA. He kind of made a point about not wearing one earlier. Keep an eye out.
They call me the director.
What a massive fucking building.
That's
Holy
not
shit.
I'm not a director type. I'm not a leader.
So-
Why am I here?
Yeah, how the hell did you get a leader
think you
job?
already know.
Or like a director job?
Yes, I came for my brother, but there are other reasons too. I said I was looking for answers, but I might never understand them. I'm not looking for proof. This is already it. More than enough. No matter what they told me all those years, I know it's real now. I didn't imagine this. I want to be a part of this world. What scares me shitless is that I finally found it. Only to see the Hiss destroy it all.
It didn't have any dial to it. Just
I
a
know this
red
is all new
phone.
to you, so don't hesitate to ask me anything you want to know. There are no stupid questions. The door to the comms department is just outside the boardroom back in the lobby. They should have gotten it open by now.
Treasure chest. What's inside? Shatter projectile boost? Exclusive to Shatter. I can't. Okay. Can't even use it. Don't know what that means. Oh, just a better version of this one. Well, then I'll deconstruct this one, right? Okay, now I got more resources. Assets. Missions. Collectibles. Portrait. I already had the portrait. The only person you should fail is yourself. That's an interesting quote. Is that saying, like, you should never fail anybody else, and you're gonna, like... okay. Why would you ever want to fail?
The hotline should be in the communications department.
Yeah, let's get a couple questions answered.
Where did the Hiss come from?
I'm not sure. You said the Hiss was here when you entered. Did you see anything like that outside before you came in?
No. No, just inside.
The source is internal then. See, the oldest house is a sprawling complex with openings to other places as well. I don't even know where to start looking. But in the context, it's good news. The lockdown holds. The Hiss escaping the building would be the end. Pretty shitty world out there if you ask me, but I wouldn't want the Hiss to destroy it.
With you on that, Emily.
Okay.
You mentioned the oldest house. What is it?
This building, the Bureau headquarters, the oldest house, is a shifting place. You've seen it. It transcends its physical limits.
I've been to New York a few times. How didn't I notice this place?
It's an attribute of the building. This is a place of power. The oldest house doesn't like attention, so unless you're purposely trying to find it, you don't, which is perfect for us. The work we do here is essential, but unstable. The Bureau prefers not to be noticed. And we need strong walls to make sure nothing gets out.
So without you, I never would have found the front door.
Okay. This Trench guy. I keep hearing him in my head. Is he a ghost? Haunting me?
I doubt we're talking about a ghost in the traditional sense, but an echo maybe. See, if he was killed by the service weapon, your gun, maybe it's his final thoughts recorded by the bullet in his brain, like a deep space probe sending back data.
Okay.
That's just a hypothesis on my part. I need the gun to research it. But you better hold on to that given the circumstances.
I think I will. Yeah.
Nah, that can't be the reason. If that was the reason, then all the final thoughts of all the enemies would also be echoing back in my head. And I feel like the game would have made a point to explain that to me. But yeah, so like they said that there's a phone that connects you to the council, and you might be able to talk to him better there. So wait, is the council like this, like all the like ex-directors, and they're all dead, or I don't know, echoes or whatever, and that's how they communicate through the like
Can you tell me what an
5th
object
or
of
7th
power
dimension
is
or whatever?
exactly? This is all, well, new to me.
How?
Don't worry, I love going over the basics. So objects of power are mundane objects that house paranatural energies and have developed a link to the astral plane and can thus be controlled, which is what differentiates them from altered items, which are still housings of paranatural forces, but are more volatile and cannot be bound in the peri-utilitarian sense. Got it?
Did she memorize this?
Got it. Thanks.
How do you not know any of this? And you're supposed to be the director. Am I misunderstanding something? Like,
So HRA stop you.
was
from
she here for an
doing this.
interview?
It seems
Was
like
she
it.
here?
And I hadn't even heard of an HRA until a few weeks ago when Dr. Darling
What?
started handing them out. Well, I began analyzing mine as soon as I got it. I mean, each one seems to emit a powerful short-range frequency way beyond anything I've ever seen.
Doesn't the timing seem suspicious?
I thought that too. Dr. Darling usually likes to unveil his latest breakthrough in big presentations. With these, he just passed them out. Yeah, his behavior makes me wonder what exactly he knew.
Thanks, Emily. I'm sure I'll have more questions soon.
Just let me know.
I do appreciate the fact this game actually lets me ask the NPCs questions, but I want some other ones. Like, what the fuck? How am I supposed to be the director and I don't know any of this shit? Like, I feel like if you're gonna hire somebody to be a director of like a paranatural or supernatural location, I feel like they should already kind of know what's going on there and have some experience dealing with that. How the fuck am I supposed to show up, be taught everything, and then expect to outperform everybody else around me? That sounds like bullshit. That sounds like complete and utter bullshit. Okay, I need to find these cards. Is that like a New Game Plus thing where you get access to them? Oh, the boardroom. Oh wait, it's the wrong way. Let's go back up here. There's a big ass question mark over there. What's this? Oh wait, this room is shifted. This room wasn't this the room outside the director's office? Or am I misremembering it? No, the game's got me questioning my sense of my spatial sense. No. Okay, that's the radio. Okay, so this, wait, this isn't the same room. Cause that's a chest. Man, we're stacking a couple of these, and that's actually a document. Got an achievement called Welcome to the Oldest House. What is that for? Complete Mission 1. Listen, I know you can't control building shifts, but the executive level restroom has been missing for weeks now. I worked my ass off in the Islamabad? I think it's the Islamabad? I don't know. For the Islamabad station for 3 years. I've earned the right to nice workplace to a nice workplace shitter. If you can't bring it back, at least find out where it went. So wait, if chunks of the building are just missing, do they just have missing employees that are like been trapped in the rooms for like years? If it just never comes back, they're just lost forever in another dimension? That sounds horrific. Okay, that's a radio. But that wasn't the radio from earlier, or at least the room has shifted if it was. That's a document. Summary. Okay, examination of paranatural topics, technological limitations of the oldest house. The oldest house imposes certain limitations on our bureau, but by far the most restrictive is the inability to use certain technological instruments. The oldest house does not allow devices that receive or emit any blank signal. Okay, radio waves are the only transmittable signals in the oldest house, and even those are often unreliable. If the power of collective unconsciousness is taken into account, it could be that certain pieces of technology are too new and the cultural blank for the oldest house to blank. Okay, so the oldest house is alive, and because it has a collective unconscious, there is tech that is too new for it. Similarly, these items have not been known to become receptacles for altered states. Technology may be moving at too fast a pace for the blank to occur. Modern technology tends to disappear and break here, sometimes quite violently. Blank agents have been injured by cell phones exploding in their pockets while entering the oldest house. Jesus. Okay, but this was the room with the radio, correct? No, this has been completely changed. Unless I'm on a different floor. Undefined reading. I don't know what those assets are for. Is there a crafting system? Okay, this is where I was earlier. Got it. Can I go more to the right? Okay, I still don't have a level clearance 1. I'm supposed to be the director, but I don't get clearance. Oh, there's another shelter. Federal Bureau of Control, confidential, for Marshall's eyes only. Marshall. Was he one of the top 4, like, director guys? Marshall, we checked out the suspected awe in Duluth. Wasn't anything, just like the house fire before this. And the malfunctioning clothes dryer before that. My team is getting really sick of duds. We need to find a better way to sort the fake awes from the real things. Or you need to rotate those field agents off for a bit. Anyways, we're en route to Sherman Ranch. Next one on the list. Let's hope it's a little livelier there. Alrighty. Can't go in the storage room. Wait, he's... Oh, he didn't have the tech. Okay, that's right. The safe room did not save him. And this was the earlier room I went in. Yeah, there's nothing back here. Other than the wife. The document reminding the director about his wife's age. I don't remember this room, though. Does this room not have anything? Okay, I think I've been here. That's new. Oh, wait, no, this is the audio. That's right. Okay. Oh, I'm tracking. Wait, didn't she say it was accessible from the lobby? I think I'm going the wrong way. Oh. No, I'm going the right way. I just got to get back. I'm assuming the gold part at the top is probably where I'm supposed to head. Follow the path to the director's office. Can't go in there. Oh, that's the door that's now unlocked. But the map over there is still changed. So will the map actually shift on me now? If the map rearranges itself, that would be really cool. Another chest. Energy boost. Level 4 clearance. Wow, that's pretty tight. Wait, is this back to the lobby? Oh my god, it is. So am I supposed to head north? That's a radio. Okay. Maybe it's behind the wall. I can't melee. Oh, well, guess not. Not this way. Oh. Well, that would have been useful to see earlier. Whoops. Make sure I'm not missing anything before we take off. Sector L. Oh yeah, we did go over there. Can't go down there. All right, I'm following. I'm tracking.
There it is again. Our welcome message.
Leave your insides by the door. Oh god. All right, we got the classic. Oh shit. Got a chest. And visited the following Nevada accommodations: Desert Sun Inn, Big Sky Motel, Scarlight Motel, In and Out, Aztec Court, Sleep E-Bear Motel, Silver Spurs Ranch, El Gato Blanco Inn, and A+ Lodge. If you do wonder if a motel's called, I do wonder if a motel called the Ocean View is going to be found in a landlocked state. But hey, I guess I'm not paid to think, right? And for the record, I again requested that you give us the budget to get 2 rooms each night. Agent Riley and myself are very tired of sleeping in the same room. See you on the road, Agent L. Hines. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. How did you sleep at 9 hotels in 1 week? The boys in research said performing rituals may help identify any places of power. Drinking these little whiskeys is my ritual. $700 worth of meals in a week? What the fuck? How? Dude, I would be so pissed if I was expected to pay that because someone couldn't keep a budget properly. Jesus. I should probably end the episode here. Thank you guys so much for yeah, because I'm gonna go off and continue. But hey, we'll cut it here. I might record one more after this, but I'm trying to keep them about an hour and 20 per episode. So hey, thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked what you saw, feel free to like, comment, follow, subscribe, or whatever the hell else you feel like doing. And show up for the next one. I'm excited. This game has serious potential. I'm very curious to see what it does. It takes a very classic gameplay loop of go to an area, fight the guys, kind of third-person shooter-esque, and, you know, lock down the location. But it takes it and it flavors it so well. I'm so curious how the story's going to go. There's some great polish. The controls are fantastic. The theme is gripping. I'm hooked. I'm sold. I'm excited to see what happens. All right. see you guys in the next one.